Alright, so it's Brian again. Haven't recorded a video in a while, but recently Boise had a regional and at All Out Games for the Rage of the Abyss season. I actually got 5th place playing a Centur-Ion. Kind of just wanted to go over my deck list, go over kind of my matchups and everything, and just kind of go over it. I just like kind of talking about this kind of stuff. So as far as matchups go, round 1 I played against Ubel. Round 2 I played against Fire King Azamina. Round 3 I played against Tenpai. Round 4 was White Forest Fiendsmith. Round 5, which is the round I lost to Fire King Azamina. And then round 6 I played against Mimigul. So ended x-1, 5th place. Tiebreakers weren't great, so I missed the deck box, but it is what it is. Shout outs to the people at Boise, of course. It's such a chill and competitive group, and I love those guys. Shout outs to Zach for telling me I was going to brick all weekend. I only bricked a couple times instead, so yeah, that's good. 42 cards. Played Centur-Ion. 3 Primera, 3 Trudea. These are the starters. Drawing either one is full combo. Doesn't matter. A lot of people weren't like valoring or imperming these. I think it's correct to do so. Like, don't let me attempt to play at all. I had some players like saving their cards for like Crimson or Auxilla, and these are the cards you should be worrying about, right? The others give me follow-up. They give me things to do. These do, especially Primera, right? Like if Primera gets impermed or something, it's just stuck there. So played the Gargoyle, played the Auxilla, or the Atrii, I'm sorry. This card's incredible. Drawing it sucks. You draw a lot of cards with it, though. It's a dragon, which is important. It's level 4. This is also a dragon, and more importantly, it's level 8. Works with Lubellion, because they do play the Bystial package. So, and then more starters, 4 copies of Stand-Up, 3 Oath. This card's really good. Kind of sucks to draw as your only starter. Makes it a little bit awkward because you can't do the full setup, but you can still get there. Stand-Up is just incredible. Let you play on their turn. Let you play on your turn. Let you play around Nib in the end phase. Just overall a great card. So, and that's the thing about this deck is you get to play around a lot of the very punishing hand traps. Nib, Mulcharmys, Droll to an extent, Shifter to an extent. You get to play around all of them. So it's quite nice. These are combo pieces. Only 1 Phalanx because I didn't want to draw multiples of them. I don't think you need the second. It's a very good trap piece of interaction because it's just a non-discriminate banish. But Wake Up is awful to draw. It does literally nothing by itself. But you need it for part of the combo to make double Blazar. And then Bonds is just, it's a good recovery card. I really enjoyed this card. Drawing it was alright. Searching it's pretty good. As follow-up off Primera or something. So, overall, I was pretty happy with that. No Emeth or anything, none of the new one. New card sucks. So, I did play Bystials. I actually played 3 Bystials plus 2 Lubellion, and then forced the regained. I didn't want to play 3 of this card because it plays it to Droll very badly. I don't like that. Drawing 2 of it is really awful. And I played Saronir over Baldrake because I can dump this. It's like the best dump off of the field spell. So I wanted to really like emphasize that. I didn't feel like I needed more. I was citing these out quite a bit, especially going second. Because there's just, you don't want to draw these going second a lot of the time. Like the actual Bystials themselves were mid as far as like interaction, but they were good for other reasons. But the 3rd Bystial would have come up in side patterns a lot, but it is what it is. The rest of the deck's non-engine. As far as like not hand traps, I played 19 total hand traps, so 16 plus the Bystials, but I played these 2. This card's okay. I think I activated once, lost that game, but I want to be able to see engine. And this card is incredible. I drew it a few times, complete blowout, best card in the deck, not even close. I played 3 Fuwalos. This card is okay. I think it's just okay. I don't know. I probably won some games because of it, but it didn't feel like that impactful, right? Like, alternatively, like Ash Blossom felt way more impactful than this card. Maybe it's just because this simplifies the game state to where this card's that powerful. Maybe, I don't know. But I also played 3 Valor. So I played 3 of the ones that I felt were very impactful, or I could activate more than once per turn. So in that same vein, like I played 3 Imperm. This card's also a board breaker. So, yeah. And then my last 2 hand traps, I played 2 Droll, 2 Ogre. Ogre was okay. Drawing multiples of it sucks. When this card's good, it's really good. This card is mid at best. It ends the turn when it ends the turn, and I wanted those cards in my deck. I didn't really do that, though. But I would probably play it again, because it's really good when it's just like Ogre. When it's good, it's like very good. But it can also conflict in your own deck, because you're drawing cards on your opponent's turn. Yeah. As far as the extra deck is concerned, I played Auxilla, 2 Primera Primus, 2 Legatia. The second Auxilla came up 1 time, but other than that, this is fine. This is a custom card. Somebody wrote it with a crayon. It can't be destroyed by battle, which is important in the Tempai matchup. These cards, this card especially is ignorant. Not once per turn. Soft once per turn, rather. Multiple times in the same end step. You can, like, you make your board, you make 1 or 2 of these, you stun your opponent, a couple of hand traps, they manage to make some kind of board themselves, you don't die, and then these come back. That's how you're winning the games, is when this card comes back. So, and then the only other card I made in my extra deck was Chaos Angel. This card's incredible. You make it with the Bystials, and it comes up a lot. Almost wanted to play 2 of this, honestly. So, these are the other cards I played. None of them came up. Typhon's theoretically good, like the Mirror. Didn't play any. Seals is good going first, but I never wanted to extend it to Nib. Same with like these 2. I never wanted to extend it to Nib. Like, there's no reason to. And this card just never comes up. So, it's never live. And then the side. So these are Pirellias. I let my buddy borrow some for another tournament. We had that same night. It was a charity tournament. So those were Pirellias. Same as Fuwalos. They were okay. Nothing like super special. Played Retaliating Sea. This card, I never drew it. So in theory, it just like ends the turn. But I never drew it. So 3rd Droll for the matchups that really want it. And then this was more for like local preferences. I played 3 Cosmic, and then my 15th card was actually a Duster. I never drew the Cosmics, but I drew Duster twice, and it completely blew out both games. So I would definitely play this card again. I think it's incredible. But I would play Cosmic again as well. There's a lot of application to it. You can side like 1 or 2 going in first. And then Floodgates. The cards are ignorant. They're especially ignorant with Auxilla, because it says that they can't be destroyed. So you can like pseudo-lock your opponent out of the game. And that's kind of what going first is like set up your board and a Floodgate and hope it's good enough. So, overall though, fun tournament. Went smoothly. And it was a lot of fun. So, I look forward to keep playing this deck, because I think this deck's great. And, yeah, format's fun. So, take care.